Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In the last episode, we started a new town here in the impossible difficulty. Wait, it doesn't tell me that, but it is the impossible difficulty, and we are hoping to not lose this hard. There are some things that we probably should deal with quickly. We have a couple of things turned in already, which is good. Done here as one of these, and I can't remember where we get the other one from now. Must have been a pack or a box of something, maybe a cache or something. Drawing a blank now, but we are working on trying to trim some of the trees out of the way now, just to kind of get some space open up here around town before we move on. I am making the coal. I don't think we have a choice other than to make the coal at this point to try and extend the life of the logs as far as fuel goes. So we're doing that, and I also want to start making some of the pottery here, because we could turn it into packs of trade goods and sell it. We don't have a whole lot of clay on hand, only 35, but there's a ton down here. So we need to get somebody here and working at this stonecutter in a moment. We have one person free, though, which is kind of unfortunate, because we're going to need lots of people. So I think I'll have to counteract my strategy a little bit of not taking the bonus people and start taking whatever bonus people I can get, whether that's bonus person per glade, which might already have passed, so we might not see it again, or the 2 extra people per caravan, or whatever it comes up to be, because I think we're going to be losing a lot of people, and we're really going to need some help. So I've kept it paused because I wanted to figure out what I want to do with this last person that's available, this beaver. We don't need another worker there. They could come and work in here, potentially, though. Did they get a bonus for being in there? No. I think I'll put them actually in here in the scavenger and let them get started at that. We don't really need any additional workers at this point, unless we wanted to build storage. And maybe we should. I don't know if that storage should come down here, though, or it should be here by the farm. One school of logic, it should be here by the farm, because it's a constant. Maybe we could just go here, because the farming is constant. And whereas the pop this person out and let them do that work too. Whereas the camps aren't. So having the storage near a farm makes sense. On the other hand, having storage near anything else makes sense, because then they can go and do that work faster, because they can haul things faster. Which is another good reason why these beavers chopping wood here next to the base is a good idea, because then they can have a short distance to haul their wares. I don't want to do any more marking yet, though. I want them to do that, because I want to get into that other little glade there before we start doing some other major glades. Build my storage yet? No. Someone also pointed out that when I'm building even farms, anything that's movable, I should build it up here by the storage, or by a storage, and move it after it's built. And they're right. I totally don't think that way, but they're completely right. Did I miss? No. Okay, that's clothing. Dewberries, roots, small abandoned cache. Now we're gonna have a problem coming soon with services. But we'll just have some roots and some dewberries that we don't really need. Let's take out a bunch of these trees, though. Well, I guess we don't not need them, but let's do this as much as we can. Just keep chopping away at making that area bigger. Okay, so that's done now. We can put you back in. Probably not there. Wait, am I making bricks? I am making bricks here. Okay. We need mush soup, which we don't have a place to build it yet, or to make it yet. Packs of building materials, packs of provisions. Can we make anything provision-wise? Maybe, but maybe we should also build our market. Yeah, let's build the market. I think I want to put it in right in here. It's probably too much. 2, 3, yeah, it's too much. That's fine. We'll put the market in there, and then that way we can start trading for some stuff, hopefully. But lots of building materials needed, so hopefully we get like the lumber mill. That way we can crank out the lumber. Don't have a whole lot of plant fiber either, or anything that can take its place here for cloth. So I don't need to do all those just yet. Do these so we can get more room in this way. Don't have any free... Oh, I do have a free worker. Wait, oh, I didn't assign her out yet. Oops. Well, that's fine, because she can build this stuff. Good job. I should probably have a road here, too. Let's kick the speed up to 2. We're going into another storm again already. They seem to go faster. I don't know. I guess it's just me. I also read a comment somewhere, someone said putting non-beavers in this actually makes you dig faster because they don't have that 100% bonus, so the storage doesn't fill up as fast. So they don't have to haul as often, which is interesting. The bonus, especially right now with the logs, is really useful because we're trying to make as much coal as we can to keep things going. I assume this will come in the new year. See if we can get her to do any other crafting work. We don't really need the... yep. Trader will not arrive during the storm. It's Jorg first, so we need to be ready for that. Yeah, Lizard Resolve is low. We're gonna have to get some housing up soon, too. I'm kind of hoping that we can clear some space for them. Guess we could start housing and then add more later. I really need some people. So for those of you who are yelling at me about not having enough people, you're right. We'll just go like here. But I don't have enough room for a whole lot. Start with 3. We could lose another lizard if I'm not careful. Burn just a little bit of extra coal, maybe? Now that made it through the storm. Alright, another order. Trailblazing. 7 glades gets us... Well, that's not a bad deal. This will get us a lot of people, but luxury packs are a little bit hard to come by. There's only 1 or 2 places to make them at all. Or 3, I guess, but I don't think we have the 3rd one available yet. So, I don't know if that's a great plan. The other ones are more likely, but I think I will do this option. Because it's easier to obtain, I think. Cornerstone. And yeah, we're not going to take the 2 villagers die option. This one I don't know that I like. On one hand, we lost our lizard trapper too. Dang it. On one hand, we get a huge amount of global resolve when we open a new glade, but I don't know if I want to be opening glades that often. So I think I'll take this one, even though it's a moment too late for this to make a difference. Let's go here too. I think I'll take the lizards and the beaver, because we could use the lizard right away over here for the bonus. And then let's take a look at what Jorg has to sell us. We have lots of roots, and we're getting plenty coming in, so we could sell those. We have 2 packs of crops because of this buff here, that we get packs of crops from the sale of... or from the making of wheat. So maybe we should turn these in. And all the roots. Maybe we should start making packs of crops out of the wheat, too, because we're not using it for anything else. Oh, that reminds me. A suggestion. also. Let's I'll get to that in a minute. Definitely want to sell this stuff for what I can. Maybe I will just back this down to 10. And I will take this down, compensate, keep the rest of the roots. And then, do I want to buy the brewery? Well, I don't have any place to spend it yet. I also don't have any buffs to use it yet. Don't have any place to spend the ale yet, that is. I had a half a thought there. A bonus to plant fiber wouldn't be a bad deal. Biscuits be made extra places. Incense for root production wouldn't be a bad deal either if we had a place to spend for religion. But we probably will. Unfortunately, I can't afford this one and this one. We have more roots we can pick, so we're definitely gonna be able to use this one. Can I buy 3 more amber? Maybe I can. What should I spend? That is the question. Some of the broccoli, it's not that bad. It's only 33. Let's just do it. I may regret it later. But someone else made a comment before, and I did do this in that map, but not because of their comment, because I did it before I read their comment, but because of the bonus here to packs of crops. We're actually better off making, and also that too to some extent, and the double outputs, which is... Actually, don't know. Isn't this doubled, or is this... No, this is standard. It's the halves that... the halving that I had the last time. So anyways, producing all of this grain means we're producing more packs of crops, which means we can sell them to buy food. So we're actually better off not planting vegetables here and just planting grain here. And I like that idea. It seems sound to me. I hope that it is. We're going to try it. I suppose we should probably dig into another glade, but I think I want to also take out some of these trees right here first. And we can move you over here. Put you not far from this storage. Square it off our land here a little bit. And Jorg left. So let's put... Yeah, let's do this. Let's do packs of crops. And let's make a bunch. Whatever we can. Out of the wheat. And I think I'll wait on the provisions. Because... For a good reason. Right now it's mostly food, or it's almost all food except for herbs. And, yeah. And then we're not really making, other than fabric, we're not really making large quantities of, efficiently, of building materials, even though that 7's tempting to get. Maybe we should do some of those too. Set it to cloth, and we'll put it at just 10, because we'd have a 12 down here too. Maybe we'll see someplace where we can get, yeah, the makeshift post. Makeshift post, granary, provisioner. Makeshift post. This is a makeshift post. Sorry, the granary or the provisioner would be nice to see. And maybe I'll wait to dig into another zone, another glade until the next storm, or until the next drizzle, rather. We could get 1 or 2 of them prepped so that we can get into it easier. And I think otherwise the last worker can continue building housing. I wish I really knew what that chime was for. I really should probably put another lizard in here, but I can't bring myself to do it because it's the only worker I have left. Although I guess I could pull this one out of here and then pop that lizard into there, because that'll at least get me some more either jerky or coal being made, both of which are useful for me right now. because we have 20 bricks. So we're not making any more bricks until we build something else. And all we're building right now is things that take wood. So more coal would be good. I suppose I can put a path down here too. Up to speed 3. Spin this around this way as well. Maybe even like that. Would give him a little bit shorter walk time. Oh yeah, much better. And I'm going to go around the building all the time. Alright, so let's take this out here. And let's also then go this way. About that far. Move you over here. And I'll let you just kind of work on that this season. If we get that far, then we'll jump over here and do the same trim on this side. About that far. And I really can't even afford to have another set of loggers yet. Just because I don't have the workers. Just kind of funny, ironic that we were just having this conversation in the chat for yesterday's episode. Fortunately, I'm recording this after that so I can benefit from those conversations. And we still have one person doing all the building. I don't know why. I guess that's about the same distance. And now you're coming to this one. Okay, maybe you were here. You're probably there at the fire. That could very well be. We did get over 20 coal this time, though, so that's good. If we can get those building materials produced, then we'll be in really good shape. Also packs of crops for the next time the trader shows, which won't be until after the storm, but that's okay. Because we'll be able to sell a lot and make a lot. Eggs are doing good. It looks like we're out of meat, so these guys should all be focusing on coal now. And even so, having more woodcutters is not a great plan at this stage because we have 72 hostility points just from woodcutters alone. Because they're so... because of the impossible difficulty. We don't have everybody housed yet, so we need to put one more house up. Yeah, lizards, I know. Order ready to complete, though, with those building materials. That's good. Which one do I like better, though? Do I like this one better? Or do I like this one better? I think I like this one better because it increases the woodcutter's camp reduction. So maybe we change this to 12. Just maybe. Good job, everyone. Chop, chop. Even though they're not getting any resources from it, or many at least, because of the storm. I think I'll wait just a moment for that turn in. Maybe we'll get those last two made. No, you're making packs of crops instead. Not that it's a bad thing. More roots, which I guess we could use and sell. Can we use roots in one of these? Yeah, packs of crops, which is what we're also doing with the grain. Not that it's a bad deal. But trade goods. Oh yes, packs of trade goods. Speaking of which, you need more work to do. And if we can get some more people to help you, I will help you. What are we spending our fabric on right now? Because we spent it all. Oh, on building materials, right. Duh. Okay, let's see. 4 people, so that's a wash. I think we'll go with the more even variety, though. Plus that gives me some other things that I could use. Not that I can't use them all. Let's see. Can I put another beaver in here? Let's swap out this beaver for a lizard here, I think. For the happiness. We may need to get somebody in here. And... the problem is I'm out of lizards again. I suppose it's time to put up another woodcutter? Nope, that's over here. Probably also use more food. But yeah, worst case, I can turn those roots into packs of crops and sell them for other types of food. Are you making crops? Crop. Do I want to take this? I should just take this. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Because then I can get a building. Unless I like something better than the lumber mill. The carpenter gave me those packs of luxury goods that I didn't take anyway. So, pass on that. 2-star brick recipe is only 1 step better than the 1-star we have currently. Apothecary gets me tea, incense, and biscuits. Let's go with the lumber mill. And then let's go with putting it right in here. Excuse me. Let's make a bunch of them here. We can pop this out of here and actually pop that beaver out of there. We don't need simple tools just yet, or flour just yet. I don't think we have a place to make anything with flour. No. Hopefully you all are making... You're not, because we don't need any more. I'm not asking for any more. Let's kick that up a little bit more. Give them something else to work on. Although they're chewing through all the logs. Well, we're helping. No, you guys need to continue this way. Sorry. Pay attention, Wally. No. I missed the button. There you go. And then the free beaver, or 2, can go in here and start working on those. Oops, it broke through. Petrified tree, medium vanilla cache, fertile soil, root deposit, and slick shell broodmother. We need to reborrow one of those back. That's fine. One of you and one of you. Tree cutting is 90% slower. I think we'll do this just to get the points. Crystallized juice fine to sell, and insects would be good for meat. But we do have slick shell broodmother, so let's try this theory. And then the one free person can work on the road for a little while, and then we'll take our tree cutters over here to trim this bit. Actually continue the road that way somewhere. It might not be right, but it'll be something. Jorg is here. Once again, we have Jorg. Bakery, would get us the baking. We'd also get us another pottery recipe. We definitely want to sell all of these packs. Or something. And that something could probably be some of this better food. Some kind. Don't think we need oil for making a 3-star coal recipe. How much am I going to get out of this? Well, do I want any of these bonuses? Harvesting we don't necessarily need. Ale production we don't necessarily need. Farmer carrying more we don't even need because we have a storage bin right next to the farm. So really, if I wanted anything, it would be the bakery. And it's not a bad deal. Let's do that. Then let's look at some of this other food. Lizards like this. Beavers like this. Everybody kind of doesn't like this. A couple of them like the biscuits. Let's buy like maybe 10. Almost. We could sell some more roots. Yeah, 4 roots, that's fine to balance it out. Then we'll take the bakery. And I want to dismantle this, I think, because we don't need it anymore. We have better recipes going somewhere. Right, Jorg is done. How much do you have left in the way of eggs? 10 charges, and then we'll go after the meat. We're actually getting bonus meat anyway from the eggs, so that's good, because it keeps them making at least a small amount of jerky whenever there's some available. And Jorg is left. Chop, chop. So yeah, we haven't started using this yet. Not surprising. We're 2 houses short of our population. Hoping they cut through these trees so I could finish the road. I will build a bakery, just not at the moment. Although, I should probably build some more of those houses. There's a lot of room out here. Build some out here. Even if, once again, they're not permanent. It's kind of okay. Alright, now you all can come out here. Hopefully we'll get that cleared so that we can start doing the farming. I will take the advice of building the farm here and then transporting it out there afterward. Let's see. Stamping mill gets us a decent flour, copper, and incense recipe. Smokehouse we probably don't need because we're making jerky, although we're making it at 1 star. Smelter gets us copper. Crystallized dew is met. We don't need biscuits. And this would get us some of the bonuses of traders arriving faster. That's not a bad deal. Sell our stuff more frequently. And each amber that goes through the guild, wealth effect every time we sell goods worth 80 amber. That's not a bad deal either. We're not making wine, and we won't until we have an herbalist. But maybe we could buy berries if we don't get an herbalist, or we could potentially buy the herbalist. The flour is tempting though too because of the bakery. We have a 1-star flour recipe though right now at the lumber mill, so maybe that's not so tempting. Maybe we should take this just to try and boost happiness, welfare, and whatnot. Okay, they're gonna finish clearing this out. Some more amber for next time we get trader. I do want to put a storage out here somewhere, but I wanted to wait until we knew exactly where to put it, based on where the farm needs to go. And I'm thinking the farm needs to go here. Or there. No, it can't go there. Maybe... It needs to go right there where those roots are. Because there's a couple of back here that I can't really reach. But I also can't really get rid of those roots just yet. So let's do... let's move that farm. Let me check and see, just to see. Yeah, it should go here. Yep. So I'm going to put it there temporarily, and then we'll have to move it once we can clear those roots out. Let's do that. There. And then we'll put down our farm field. Nope, not the one over there. Can't reach it anyway. We're in Hostility 3 now. Let's try and save, maybe? No, we can't even save Hostility level. Wow. Lizards just went to 0. I think that's because they don't have any jerky at the moment. And we're at Hostility 3. That doesn't even really help. Wow. See about doing this. Gobbled up all of the logs for making coal. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put this storage in here. And I think I'll put it kind of fairly close to the farm. Our lizard trapper left again. Before the houses and in the guild house, work on that, please. Alright, come back over here near home so that you can clean up some of these other trees that are near home. Human, lizard, all leaving. Alright, we lost 2 lizards in the kiln, or lizard in the kiln. Not what I wanted to click on. This one? That would be really nice to get right now. No. That would be good too. How bad is our really bad. We're gonna lose more people, most likely. Are we gonna sell a lot of stuff and then get global resolve to offset hostility? I think we'll do this. I really want to do this one too. I'm kind of torn here. There's probably a reason to do each one, probably. Let's take this so we can get at least one lizard. Put the lizard back in the trapper. And that takes care of that. We'll have to just do without lizard in the kiln, but 2 should be fine. And our human builder left. But we'll deal with that too. Human, come in here. And let's do that. We have 16 fields to load. We have a beaver who's free. Why don't we put that... Or we have a lot of beavers who are free. Why don't we put them in here and have them do some just chopping of trees. For now. We may find other jobs for them later, but just kind of just clear trees. It's fine. Do whatever comes natural to you, beavers. Although maybe we should come over here. Yeah, let's do that. Trapper, time to move. I'm gonna get the brood mother. Planting lots of wheat there. We have a trader coming immediately. I should look at trade routes. I get yelled at for this every time. I should look at trade routes. Reeds or grain? Actually, hold on. Pause. Reeds or grain? That would be... We don't need... We have roots. So, oops. So grain would get us more... Or would it get us more packs? How does that work? Now it's not production, so I doubt it gets us more packs of crops. So, not necessarily, but reeds maybe. Except we're getting plenty of plant fiber right now, so maybe not. Another grain, another plant fiber. We may take this one later if we need it. We could trade it for some roots or some whatever. Pottery delivery wouldn't be a bad deal. Mushroom would be good if we needed food. But the 5 pottery per minute wouldn't be a bad deal if we could come up with a steady supply of clay. We're going to run out of clay over here pretty soon. So it means we're going to run out of clay here. So maybe that is a good idea. Maybe I should also change this to using coal. Because here, 2 wood equals 1 coal. And the equivalent here is 5 wood to 1 coal. So we should be using coal to make pottery. Just to save on the wood. We can sell those packs of trade goods, or maybe. Oh, we can pick one of these too. 25 beavers. I don't see that happening. Maybe we'll see 25 jerkies fulfilled. Let's do this one. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see how that works. Well, you didn't have to move. You could have stayed chopping there. Did I did assign all of my workers. I have 2 of these beavers back. So they can go and build stuff. Sorry. I'll build that first. And I think houses were before this. Maybe, but we didn't have any logs. Maybe I should slow this down. Yeah, let's slow this down. We could also pull one of these out then. At least for now. Maybe. And we can put them in here, gathering more meat faster. And Old Farloff is here. Simple tool production. Copper and glades. Well, we could take that. We could smelt the copper. I don't have any place to smelt the copper at the moment. I don't think I took... No, I didn't. That's not that great. Movement speed is probably the best thing to do. Although reinforced axes would be good as well, but I think we'll go with movement speed. We have 6 fancy hammers because we lost 3 people. That's good, quote unquote. Let's sell our packs of crops. We have no need for them other than selling them. This Farloff never has food, but we could take clay, which would get us more packs of trade goods to get us more stuff later. So let's take a bunch of clay, because I can use it to craft. It's probably, I'm not going to do the math, but I'm assuming that it's cheaper or better for me to make the stuff myself. And that's all we really need. So let's take the amber next. And then offset it just a little bit. I guess I could also sell these 3 packs of trade goods, because we don't have... Keep checking and then coming back and checking later. Provisions. Can I make any decent thing with provisions yet? How many do I need? 10. Let's make 10 packs of egg provisions. That's 5 times 8 is 40. Hopefully that lasts us long enough. And then let's sell these 6 or more amber. Not that much. And then we'll just take another coal or 2. Whatever it takes to balance it out. Should I take the reinforced axes? I think I should, because then I don't have to have all 6 woodcutters all the time. Let's do it. We have a lot of clay now, so hopefully we can get somebody to work in here. I can add a beaver in here, but I want them to work on building for the moment. And let's not do this for a little while, so that we can save up. Actually, we really only need 1 more, so maybe I should just do it. But I need to save up that cloth, because they need it for this. That's what's holding this up. So we'll wait. And I also just noticed the time. So even though we didn't make a whole lot of progress today, in terms of, you know, forward progression, I think I've made some good decisions. I'm interested to hear what you all say in the chat after or during this episode, and hopefully we will actually do decently in this. Although, given that I have 3 more impatience points before I lose, it could go very poorly. Hopefully it doesn't. We'll see. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.